Dear student, now we learn 5th science, lesson 1, growing plants. Topic is reproduction from seeds. So let's learn about this. In this lesson, we learn about these three things. One, reproduction from seeds, reproduction from other parts, third is crops. So this is the activity, you have to do it at home. In the textbook, you have to write the answer of this puzzles. I am found in a clay soil. My roots come out of the water for air. So you have to write that plant name here. I am found on hills. My leaves are needle shaped. Name the plant. I float on water. My leaves have a waxy coating. Which plant is wrote here? I grow on dead and decaying matter. Who am I? Means whatever that plant. So you have to write here. A variety of plants are found on the earth. That include, there are three types of plant. One is the tree, that is a big plant, herbs, that is a very small plant, and shrubs, medium height plant. The plants keep on increasing in number by the process called reproduction. So we can understand by the process of reproduction, the plants increase by the number. So plants are classified into three categories: herbs, small plant; shrubs, medium height plants; and trees means tall plants. So reproduction, what is in the reproduction? You can see that reproduction is the process by which a mother or parent can give the babies. So you can see that parent elephant give the baby elephant, tiger which can give the child or baby cub we called. So like this, what is the reproduction? It is a process by which plant can produce the new plants like themselves. So like animals, plants also produce the new plants like themselves. So it is called reproduction. By the reproduction, plants species remain on the earth. So whatever the number of different types of plant can remain on the earth because of the reproduction. So what is in the species? Species is a group of plants that are similar and can produce the new plants. So you can understand that. So this is the plant species 1. So all that plant which is similar like this, so that is called species. So reproduction in plants can be take place in two ways. Either the plant can be reproduced from the seeds. Okay, you can see these are the grains. If you sow the grains in the soil, the new plants can be grown. And second, some of the plants reproduce through the other parts. Some plants can be reproduced through the roots. Some plants can be reproduced through their stems. And some plants can also reproduce through the leaves. So reproduction takes place in plant by two ways. One, from the seed, and second, other parts like root, stem and leaves. So do you know flowers are the reproductive organ of the plant? Everybody understand? Dash are the reproductive organs of the plant. Answer is flowers. So most flowers that turn into fruits which have seeds, and these seeds can be used again to grow the new plant. So what can be used to grow a new plant? Seeds. So you can learn today reproduction from the seeds. So you know that there is a seed which is submerged or buried under the soil, which get water and proper amount of air and sunlight, and after that it start to grow, and it is the plumule and it is the radicle. Remember, it's a part is very important. Plumule is the part from which stem grow. Plumule is the part from which stem grow, and radicle is the part from which root grow. So the seed grows into the seedling in the presence of three important components of the atmosphere. One, they need water. Second, they need air. And third is sunlight. So majority of plants grow from the seeds. You can understand most of the plant grow from the seeds, and seeds grow into the seedling in the presence of. So this is a seed which grow into seedling with the presence of three factors: water, air and sunlight. Without water, without air, without sunlight, plant cannot be reproduce or grow. What is in the seedling? A new plant. You can see the new plant. A new plant grow from the seedling. So this is the new. So this new plant which can be grow from this seedling. Structure of the seed. A seed is a tiny life supporting package which can use rise to the new plant. So you can understand, from a single seed a big plant can be produced. Okay. So seed has three main parts. Note down this point. One, outer covering of the seed, that is called seed coat. seed leaves, that is called cotyledon. And third one is that is called embryo. So how many part has the seed? Three major parts, main parts. One, seed coat, it is our outer covering. Seed leaves, that is a cotyledon, and third one is the embryo. Embryo is called baby plant. So seed coat, what is meant by seed coat? It is the outer hard covering which protect the baby plant until the seed germinate. Now you can see that the outer hard covering, so in which the baby plant embryo is stored. So this seed coat give protection to the baby plant or embryo till germination. Understand? And seed leaves. Inside the seed coat, you will see the seed leaves or cotyledon. You can see that this is the seed leaves or cotyledon. The seed leaves or cotyledon contain stored food. So what is present in the seed leaves? Stored food. So this stored food is useful for the plant while they are growing. This stored food which is used by the growing seedling. Understand? You can see that it is a stored food. When the seedlings start to grow, so this stored food that present in the seed leaves is useful for their growth. Seed leaves are two types. Okay, one is that dicot and second is that monocot. So first we learn about the dicotyledons or dicot seeds. Some seed like gram and pea and bean have two cotyledons. Now you can see that this is the seed which have one and two cotyledon. So such kind of seeds are called dicotyledonous or dicot seed. Everybody understand what is meant by dicot seed or dicotyledonous seed? The seed which have two cotyledon. How many cotyledon? Two cotyledon. So they are called dicotyledonous seed or dicot seed. Cotyledon 1, cotyledon 2, cotyledon 1, cotyledon 2, cotyledon 1 and cotyledon 2. So such kind of seed which have two cotyledon are called dicotyledonous or dicot seed. Okay. And the next example of the seed leaves, that is called monocotyledonous or monocot seed. The seed which have only one cotyledon. Seed which have only one cotyledon means seed cannot be divided into two parts. So that is called monocot seed. Understand? Seed which have only one cotyledon are called monocot seed. Examples are maize, wheat, rice, moong and lentils. Understand? The third important part of the seed, that is called embryo. What is in the embryo? Embryo is a baby plant which lies between the seed leaves. So you can understand that between the seed leaves what is present? Embryo. So I told you embryo contain two major parts. So this is the embryo which contain two main parts. One, that is a radicle. So what is developed from the radicle? You can see that this is a radicle, and from the radicle what is developed? Root. Radicle, root. And second, plumule. So it's the upper part from the surface, so it grow into the stem. So we can understand embryo is the baby plant which lies between the seed plant, which contain two parts. Radicle, which develop into the roots, and plumule, which grow into the stem. So this is our achievement. So you have to do it at home, learning at home. Answer the following question, learn and write. First question, define reproduction. Second, name the three main parts of the seed. Third, seed which have one cotyledon is called dash seed. And last question is that dash is a baby plant which lies between seed and leaves. Thank you so much. Do it and learn it.